Hey guys, it's Dr. Sarah. Welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be talking about some of the most expensive skin creams in the world. Now I love skincare. I think having a good routine is essential. I'm a big one for affordable, manageable routines. So are these really expensive creams really worth your while? Should you be investing sometimes thousands of dollars in a skin cream? And is the science there to back up the claims that these skincare companies make when it comes to these really expensive creams? So let's take a look. So the first cream we're going to talk about is the La Prairie Cellular Cream Platinum Rare. So La Prairie have got a platinum range. Basically, it's based on colloidal platinum, which is essentially little platinum particles that are suspended, so nanoparticles that are suspended in a solution. La Prairie says it enhances the absorption of beneficial ingredients, creates a protective buffer zone from environmental stresses, and renders free radicals harmless. It's $890 for 30 ml. This is what it looks like. So this is the La Prairie website, Platinum Rare Collection, a very high-end skincare. I mean, I do love the design of the packaging. I think it looks really amazing. But if we actually go down here, look to the product. So you've got the protocol here, which is an intensive rejuvenating face treatment, nearly $3,000. You've got the rejuvenating cream, it's $2,305. And you've also got basically a serum, so a night concentrate, which is almost $2,000. They are claiming that it works to reduce the appearance of all major visible signs of aging, provides a noticeable line smoothing effect, and helps support the underlying structure of the skin. We're going to talk basically about, the main science behind this range. So colloidal platinum. What can that do for the skin? Is it really beneficial? Do you need to spend thousands of dollars on this range of skincare, or other better things out there? So if any of you have watched any of my other videos, I like to talk about the science behind products, and skincare is no different. So let's see what the science tab here is really showing when we are talking about this Platinum Rare collection. So we get a really fancy graphic here. So the benefits here: key rejuvenating features, halo of benefits radiates across skin layers, platinum multi-peptide, designed to trigger rejuvenating cellular activities, and it addresses a multitude of interconnected rejuvenating processes. So I don't even really know what that exactly means. Quite fancy graphics and quite fancy talk for not actually really giving us that much information. And if you actually delve a little bit more into the website and try and find out a bit more about the science behind these products, the evidence there is actually pretty lacking. There's lots of these kind of exclusive cellular complex or platinum multi-peptide, and really it doesn't actually give you a whole lot of information as to what is in these products. So let's take a closer look at the science behind colloidal platinum and whether or not that actually has any benefit for your skin. Okay, so some of the studies looking at colloidal platinum or platinum nanoparticles, I found a few here, so we'll go through them. And they basically are talking about these potential benefits that we're seeing with colloidal platinum when it's applied topically and applied in skincare. So the actual number of studies was fairly limited, and all of the studies that I found were all looking at them in animal models. So this first one here is looking at activity in mice. So this study is saying that these particles act as antioxidants in the skin, and they help to prevent some of that premature skin aging that's caused by free radicals, which essentially is what happens when we're exposed to the sun. UV light hits our skin, it generates free radicals, and they basically cause damage to our skin cells and generate those signs in our skin that we see as premature skin aging. So this is one of the functions that we're seeing from platinum nanoparticles behaving like an antioxidant in the skin to protect it from that free radical damage. The second study that I found was looking at colloidal platinum in hydrogen-rich water. So basically the platinum particles are suspended in hydrogen-rich water. And this study showed that combination, when used actually in horses, it used a sample of horse blood, it basically was able to scavenge free radicals, again showing antioxidant activity, and also made the blood more fluid, more easily flowable. And this study was showing that that combination there was able to exhibit free radical protection protection against free radicals and antioxidant activity. And finally, this study looked at the protective effects of platinum nanoparticles against UV light-induced epidermal inflammation. So as we were just saying from the first study, free radical activity is usually generated from UV exposure to the skin. And when our skin is exposed to UV light, we get inflammation in our skin, and this triggers a whole load of processes that cause damage to our skin, premature skin aging. So basically this study did show that, again, it was a study looking at the effects in mice. When they were exposed to ultraviolet light, intracellular reactive oxygen species were generated, cell death occurred, which is apoptosis here, and also basically UV-induced inflammatory responses in the skin. This actually was able to demonstrate that nanoplatinum particles were protective against UV-induced inflammation by decreasing the formation of those reactive oxygen species, and also it inhibited or stopped skin cells, so keratinocytes, from dying prematurely. Again, a protective effect. Now, if we go back to the La Prairie range of products here, I actually did have a look to see if I could find some other skincare that used colloidal platinum, but most of the things I could find were basically when you ingest colloidal platinum, so it was actually not a topical application, but you ingested it and you absorb it systemically. La Prairie, I think there were a few others that I could find, and one other range in particular, but again, that was like multiple hundreds of dollars. Now, antioxidants play a huge role when it comes to skincare and skin protection. Obviously, vitamin C is a really big, well-known antioxidant, so this also helps to protect the skin against free radical damage, and also helps to protect the skin from UV-induced inflammation and all of those changes that come with that. So whether you want to splurge and spend thousands of dollars on this very chic, very beautiful looking skincare from La Prairie, I will leave that to you. I think the evidence is promising when it comes to colloidal platinum applied topically in skincare, but whether or not you want to just stick to your regular vitamin C, I will leave that up to you guys. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinion, whether it would be something, if you had the money, or if you do have the money, you use, what you think of it. Let me know definitely in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.